Here I am with Casey, our senior wastewater treatment plant operator at the Lake Stevens Wastewater Treatment Plant. So Casey, where are we at right now?
Okay, you saw the primary clarifier where we removed the soluble solids and the floatable solids. We've got some clean, screened, desludged wastewater that's still loaded with bacteria and carbon-based food for the bugs later on in the process. But we still have a problem. We need to get rid of the non-soluble solids and the dissolved solids. So this is the primary machine room after the primary clarifiers. So what we're going to do is we're going to screen it some more because we screened it with 6mm band screens up in the headworks to get most of the trash out. I'll show you the size of those boards. The primary screening is a 6mm orifice. And there's quite a few of these panels going around in a big circle in the primary screening devices. And they pull out everything and send it all, and the washer compactors take care of a lot of that trash too. Now we come to the primary machine room. So we want to take that water and make it a little bit less debris laden. So we go to a 2mm orifice. So these screening devices are the same type of devices that are on the headworks, but they have a much smaller orifice to get even finer debris and fabric and textile and things like that that didn't get caught in the primary, headwork screening operation. So same set of screens, same setup, washer compactors, getting the wastewater a little bit cleaner, a little bit less trash in it, getting it ready for the bugs to do their thing. So how, may you ask, do we get the non-soluble solids and the dissolved solids out of the wastewater? Well, we have our biomass here. We're running 2 basins out of 3 right now. We have an anoxic zone, two anoxic zones, and 3 oxic zones. They're separated by walls. You can't really see the walls because they're submerged. Part of the process, I won't go into that part of the biology and chemistry right now. But needless to say, we maintain a population of beneficial organisms, bugs, we call them bugs, that stabilize the wastewater. And we maintain a given level, a given concentration. Our sweet spot is 4,000 milligrams per liter or 4,000 parts per million. Those terms are interchangeable. And we maintain that level of bugs because if you're familiar with agriculture at all, everybody in Washington knows about horses and cows and such. If you've only got pasture for 100 horses and 4 of the horses full, you don't have pasture for 104 horses. You have pasture for 100. So you need to get rid of 4 of those. You need to sell them to the neighbor or something. So we constantly waste as the bugs multiply and reproduce. We're giving them air, we're giving a space to grow, and we're giving them food. As they grow and reproduce, we waste out. It's called wasting, waste-activated sludge. And every day we perform this operation 7 days a week. We pull out X amount. At this point, it's 50,000 gallons a day. The guys thicken it in a centrifuge in that building behind my commentator here and feed it to the digesters along with the primary sludge that's already going there. So we maintain that 4,000 milligrams per liter. Now this biomass is going in a big circle. It's being aerated. Where's the food come from? Well, that's all the water from the primary clarifier, all the influent that came in today that got screened and cleaned and had the trash taken out. It gets introduced into this biomass as it's running around in a big circle. And that's great food for the bugs. So we're giving them food, air, and a place to grow. We're giving them ideal conditions.
So Casey, you said 50,000 gallons a day?
We waste.
We waste. What kind of water comes through here? What do we treat on a monthly basis? What's the average?
Average right now, this time of year, it's about 2.5 million gallons. We'll see that go to 3.5 million gallons in the wet season.
Is that a day or a month? That's a
per day.
Per day, yeah.
Per day.
That's what I thought.
Yep.
Okay.
So
2.5 million gallons per day treated.
Yeah, so give or take 30 days in a month, 360, say 75 million gallons a month. On the average we treat, and then that might go up another 50% in the wet weather. wet weather time.
I think I just read for the month of April, we had 78 million. Yep. So, all right. This looks great, Casey. Thank you.